You know, one of the things I like to do most with my granddaughter Lydia is read. She loves books. We read Curious George, and we read Dr. Seuss, and we read all kinds of books together. She likes to be able to think she can read, and so she likes to make up the words. So it's interesting how some of these stories that I grew up on have taken on a new flavor in this next generation for her. It's been amazing. I just love doing that.
I'm not allowed to read Dr. Seuss books in my house because they're reserved just for my husband to read to the boys. And so, but I do get to still read to them, and I love the opportunity to read to them when I get the chance. And it's a shame that some kids don't have the same opportunity to read books or have books at their disposal.
As Ginghamsburg has planted this new church called The Point down in Trotwood, you know, we really believe it's our call to be the empowering and transforming center of the community. And so it's important to us that what matters to that neighborhood matters to us. And so one of the things we've learned is that reading is a huge issue in Trotwood.
Well, I had the opportunity to talk to Mary Martin, who is the principal at the Early Learning Center in Trotwood, and she told me that one of their biggest needs right now is to fill their library with books.
So what we want to do is a multi-campus initiative where we are collecting children's books. And what grade levels do they need to be, Tiffany?
Kindergarten through 3rd grade.
So kindergarten through 3rd grade books, thousands of them. We have bookshelves at all 3 of our campuses. We want to fill these things. We know that many of you have books at home that you can give kids, books you grew up on, books your kids grew up on, and it's time for those books to bless other kids in our community. Some of these books we've put in the Trotwood Early Learning Center library and on the shelves for kids to use week after week after week in their reading courses. We're also going to be able to collect enough books to put a book in the hand of every child who goes to the Early Learning Center. And this is how we're going to bless our community. When our community says we have a need, we as a church step up and make that happen.